Let's see if we're connected. This all says offline. Now we're streaming. We got YouTube coming on. We got Facebook coming on. Where's my IG fam? Boom. Go live. Come on, baby. There we go. There we go. All right. Manic Money. Getting ready to start. I'm going to bring in all my people. Are we all locked in? We're locked in. Streaming on TikTok. Holy shit. Love it. We're going to have some fun tonight. We're going to make some money. So, let's bring on the children. The children. These are my students. These guys are all dogs. Hungry. Hungry to eat. Hungry to make some money. Let's go. That is what we do in this group. We make money. Manic Money. Oh! I'm going to move my treadmill a little bit. Who we got coming in? Austin Brown. Excited to talk to Austin Brown. Austin Brown.
Sir,
How
are you doing?
I'm doing excellent. How are you, man?
Doing excellent. Back east
Recording
for a few
in
days.
progress.
You're with
Good.
your son.
Yes, sir.
What?
Yeah.
All right. I already got an idea, dude. I think I'm gonna need your help on this. Hold on. Let me share with everyone because we're in the same exact situation, right? We live in a different state from our kid, and it's a tough situation. So how do we fix that with AI? I don't know, but last night I had a FaceTime with my daughter and we drew some pictures and she likes it when I go into the Tesla and we do the little photo that you can take a photo and she's like, put the unicorn glasses on me. All right. So I would pay money as as a parent that doesn't get to see their kid very much, that lives in another state, for an application on my iPad that she can also have on an iPad that connects us somehow, either throughout the week or whatever. Maybe we draw pictures and it gets uploaded back and forth, or I don't know. My kid's 3 years old, but I'm pretty sure she could probably figure out, her mom could help her with something, but there should be some sort of application that every day it reminds you, hey, you need to draw a picture for your son, or hey, you need to send a selfie to your kid and put, funny glasses on yourself, or whatever. Just like every day, you know what I'm saying? One thing a day.
I did homework day one, and this was one of the outputs of the problem solving was to develop a SOP for dads that are not with their kids, for them to follow to help build their communication, to help reinforce their relationship. Part of it is, I don't know about you, me and my ex-wife don't get along very well, but it's how to kind of manage that, the things you should say, how to communicate. So that was actually one of the outputs of homework day one, but I'm still running with this Google thing, but dude, that could be an easy sell because you develop an SOP and you sell the procedure, right?
It's challenging, dude. Like that thing is such in the forefront of my mind right now. Being able to salvage whatever months of my daughter's formidable first 5 years, I can literally. There's 18 months of them left, and I'm not going to get very many of them unless I can make a significant change. And so, yeah, like, I want to do Instagram for retards. I want to do AI for retards. But really, man, I want to figure out how I can get more time with my kid. So do I put effort into that? Would it help people? Absolutely. Or do I put effort into this? Am I helping people? Yes. And so what I eventually want to do, I was talking to one of my friends about this, is like, I think honestly, like the model of like a private equity firm sounds really, really attractive to me because I'm really good at figuring out how to mass large sums of money, but I'm really terrible at executing ideas because I have too many of them. So if I can mass a bunch of capital, and then I can get people like you, people like Bowen, people like Arizona to go execute my ideas, like that's what I would absolutely love to be behind. So I don't know. I don't know where this is going to go.
Can I tell you the first output? So the first output of my homework was it was to sell, and it was basically not to be a project manager, but to go to business and figure out like where's your pain point at right now, and let me give you a roadmap on how to exit this pain point. Basically, like a coming in as like a temporary A to B type of project manager. Let me just get you here real quick. Let me get your outputs. I'll give you, what inputs you need to move forward with. But that was like the helping small businesses, and that was kind of in line with the Google review thing. So I'm kind of still focused on that. Dude, I don't know which way to go, man. I see opportunities in all three ways. I'm like, what the fuck do I do right now, man? I mean, to be honest with you.
The well, I think this is where where AI really comes in, because it's great at walking through different scenarios, right?
Mm,
So if you tell it, hey, my goal, I have three opportunities in front of me. Which one's going to make me the most money? Which one's going to cause me to work the least? Which one's going to make me the most fulfilled? And if
mm,
you can somehow line all three of those things up, that's I think that's
that's it, right?
that you feel good about what you're doing. You're solving a problem, and you're making money while you do it. That's the sweet spot.
Yeah. I owe, Chris and Molly an output, so I'm going to get them an output. But I'm definitely I think I'm going to go to AI and see, part of me just really wants to do the dad thing just because that means so much to me right now. Like it just means a lot. I mean, my son's 9 in South Carolina, so I've already missed all of it, and now it's like I am just barely holding on to whatever I can so that he doesn't completely hate and resent me until he's 30. Yeah.
And 9 is a perfect age to be able to communicate with an adult. You know what I mean?
Hmm. Hmm.
That's the years. Fourth, fifth grade. This is when you like need to start saying yes sir, yes ma'am. Like right, like so. Like this is the
Yeah.
time where more contact with him is going to be important. And
Yep.
and you have a really good job that'll allow you to be creative with this type of thing, right? Like you don't. That's the best thing to build is something you don't actually need to sell,
Hmm.
right? You just need it to work for you, and then once it works for
Hmm.
you, then you have the proof of concept. But I want to show you something. I want to show everybody something. I made something. Since everybody wants to build fucking apps, I decided that I'll just show you. I'll make an app showing you guys how to make an app. Crazy how this whole thing works, eh? Let me pull it up. It's called the App Builder. Boom. And it runs on just a normal website. So all of you guys will have access to this. But essentially, it is 7 levels of creating an app. So the level one is literally doing the same thing you did in your day one assignment, where you're going to rant all the problems into Chat GPT or whatever else, right? And look, this is kind of scrappy, but all you're going to do is you're just literally going to copy paste into Chat GPT or into Claude, and you just click off the little check marks saying that you did it, and then it will literally take you to the next level. There's some things that are still like, you see that like weird A, but like this is next level. You go copy paste and you start to literally build out your app. Level 5 has security, I think. How do I get back? Yeah, level 5. Oh, level 5 is, level 6 is bulletproofing it. So you can actually, I don't know if you guys can see that. It's kind of hard to see on my computer. But you guys can walk through all this and it will literally build you an app. And I just reverse prompted from the app that I built. So it's usable. It's some like your product that you get out of this. I ran a whole bunch of simulations. Like you will have something that you could potentially sell. That was the whole prompt, was at the after you go through all of these levels right here, you should have something that you could actually take to market. Not a $50 app, but a $7, $9 app, something like that. So here is it's in this school post right here, App Builders Live, but I'll give it to you guys right here in the chat. Boom. Come on, chat. All right. Oh, that's not it. Control C. Chat. Chat. Boom. All right. So you could use that, Austin. You can literally go take your problem, put it into this thing right here, and it'll build you out something that you and your son could possibly use to communicate with each other. This works
I'm on it.
Works for anyone that's done the level 1 homework. So there you go. Nick, I know you just got here. I made an app today for people in the program to build apps. So everyone wants to build an app, even though I keep telling them the first thing you want to do is solve a problem, but I'm going to let them scratch the itch. But this is an AI app builder. It literally helps you build an app. You just let it just go through the steps. I'm actually excited to see what you guys come up with. All right. Now we're officially started. Who made some money yesterday? Anybody? All right, that's the first meeting. No one's made any money yet. That's all right. We did 7 days in a row. That's pretty good. Emily,
I have to make this company a bunch of money with what I spit into it yesterday because that was the biggest of my problems.
what company?
Our company, well, formerly Instagram,
Oh,
retards.
nice. So you're making me a bunch of money? Is that what I heard?
Yeah, and the guys.
All right, cool. Cool, I'm down with that. That works. I'll count that.
That was my biggest problem. I ranted for like 20 minutes and then it was like, this is the top. Well, just because it's a lot of money opportunity and a lot of things broken. So
Okay, so let's walk through it. So you decided to take your day 1 homework and apply it to your job.
yeah, well, I basically went through everything. Like I said some stuff about like my community. There's some stuff with like my clothing brand of like I have inventory sitting and haven't been, selling any of that. Yeah, so put everything in there, but the biggest thing ended up just being the business because there's a lot of money to collect and a lot of people that would benefit from coming to AI calls like this that we could get back, get some value to.
So it sorted through your problems and it decided that this one was the biggest one, the highest leverage one.
Yeah.
Okay, and as you walked through it, what did you learn that you didn't know before, or what did it reinforce?
It'll just reinforce that we have a lot of different sheets and a lot of different processes in different places. Like we have like 6 or 7 different Google sheets that have like different leads, like some of the active students, like all you guys on the call, we have data on like when you guys started, but it's not very like clean, so it's just getting all that organized into one place. So it's got me combining everything into one spot.
We're fat and clunky.
Yeah.
When you're fat and clunky, you're slow, right? Fat people are slower than lean people. Yeah, that's like how that works. So my business right now, what Nick is telling me is that it's fucking bloated, it's full of water, it's fucking clunky, and we got to make it leaner. Partially that's my fault. You know why? You can look at my desk right now. Because I start one thing and I don't put the top back on and put it away. I have 2 sodas that are both open.
It's funny, you know what it said? I told it everything from the beginning of like how we started, how we grew, and everything
shit.
like that. And it was like, Nick, this all comes down to one thing. You're the problem. I'm like, fuck. Well, all right.
Really? You're the problem, not me?
Well, yeah, I guess, right? The way I put it,
That's
obviously
the
I'm
first
problem.
time ever.
You're the solutions to most of my problems.
Glad it could happen.
All right, so it's Saturday night. You guys have all chosen to be here instead of doing what other people would be doing on Saturday night. What do you want to walk away from this call with tonight? Bowen, it's good to see you on here. I'm glad you saw the message today.
Yeah, man, it's been a wild fucking week, but my schedule's about to be super freaked up because I said fuck my personal training job and decided to go full in with doing a coaching business with my wife now, and we got Cojones IO set up, got business cards ordered, and we're just gonna start hustling, handing them out, started working with local gyms, getting things settled with them. But I'm actually back in action now and ready to make some fucking money.
All right, so it helps that you have a super jacked chick that's a bodybuilder that's going to help you with this coaching business, right? Didn't she just win a show?
Yeah, she just took the overall women's physique, and she's got one more next week in Bellevue, Washington.
All right, so she's hot. Not actually, but like she's got momentum. I imagine she is going to bring in most of the leads.
Probably. She's got better connections in Alaska. She's been here longer. She's a lot more social than I am. So,
Who's the competition in Alaska?
let's see. We've got two IFBB pros that are doing really good coaching. There's another dude here. He's done some really good coaching. He's pretty competitive in the NPC. But that's just on the athlete side. As far as lifestyle people, it's really not that competitive. There's, a few people here and there, but no one super serious and no one that has quite the knowledge base that we do.
Okay, cool. So, what do you see as the big, or have you done the day one exercise yet?
Of course.
Awesome. What did that yield?
So for me, nothing about this. Yeah, like it was, 5 biggest, things that I had a fucking problem with. It's been 3 weeks now. Let me look back at exactly what it was on my submissions. But 14, 4, 2.
What is it like living in Alaska compared to everywhere else in the United States?
Well, I mean, cost of living's way fucking higher than most places. My gas prices in the States are getting around, $4 now. Up here, we're creeping towards 5.
Oh, there's 6.
Corn, eggs,
There's 6 over here, bro.
Oh,
How is
shit.
it more expensive to live in Alaska? Like, I guess I get the gas thing because it's more of a secluded spot. But
It's
like,
cheaper.
housing?
It's fucking cheaper up there. You just said it's $4 to $5. It's $6 here.
Well, look, I've been wrong before, all right? But bottom line is it's definitely difficult with the lack of fucking sunlight that we have in the wintertime because we get like maybe 4 hours of daylight, 5 here in Anchorage. You go farther north, you're looking at like maybe 2. Sometimes it's 0. Summer times it's too much light. We have 21 hours of daylight in June, right? Like kids are out playing at 11 o'clock at night, and no houses have fucking AC, so it's hard to sleep. You have to keep your windows open and your box fan on. And then everyone else is screaming outside because parents want their kids out of the fucking house. Being a bodybuilder up here sucks even more because it's not like it is in Vegas or Dallas or somewhere that's competitive. There's like nobody doing it. You're literally trudging through the fucking snow to get into the gym just to do your cardio, just to train.
Okay. Yeah. These are pain points right here. That light one, where it's too light, that's going to start happening, right? Like, because as it gets closer to summer.
Yeah.
All right. So that's something right there that you can take and go back to Claude, go back to ChatGPT, because this is a thing that only impacts the people literally in your local area, right? People in Alaska. This doesn't affect anybody else in the United States. But if you're gonna have 21 hours of sunlight and people are going nuts because the kids are up too late and fucking it's super hot, there is 100 different pain points right there that some AI automation or some simple thing that you can implement that will help people, that will change something, that will literally make you some sort of income. There's going to be something. You just got to rant that stuff into Claude, and also like when you're going around town, right? Like whenever you see something that if like what's one that's like a challenging thing. Nothing's coming to mind right now, but like there are things in 2026. Oh, how about this? The fucking FBI, head of the FBI gets his fucking Twitter hacked. Kash Patel. It's 2026. How does the fucking director of the FBI get his shit hacked? You know what I mean? Like it's things like that where it's like he's one of the most important people. How does that happen? So there's gonna be things like when you're walking through the snow to do your cardio. You're like this is ridiculous. There's got to be a better way to do. And Claude, the supercomputer that's 100,000 times smarter than any human being, will be able to go, oh, there it is right there. There's the money-making opportunity. Go do that. Right there. Then you go do it. So that's what I would do, man. I would literally log off. I'd go right back onto Claude, and I would talk about that daylight shit and literally like all the problems with that. Things that you've heard, and see if we can build an app that does something. I don't know what it would be. You don't know what it would be either. But it's not for us to figure out. It's for the thing that's 100,000 times smarter than us to figure out. It's just you to put. It's up to you to put it to work.
Okay, yeah.
Let's do it. I'm excited about that. There will be something there, dude. There's something just fucking clear as day. No pun intended. There's something clear as day in that that will make some money. I guarantee it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, that's so easy. Just fucking bitch to Claude about how much I, kind of hate certain things about the summertime, and then see what it can turn out.
Yeah, because you're not the only one, dude.
Yeah, guaranteed.
You're not the only one, and there's probably something there that you can add to your. I was just thinking like your coaching business for the reverse, for when it's dark, when it's only light for 4 hours. I imagine most people actually like stop coaching during that time. I imagine people get depressed. I imagine people stop doing like training. I imagine they stop fucking following their diet. I imagine they slow down. And so that would be a great time to have a coaching business that is ramping up and picking up all those people that are falling off. They don't mean to fall off.
I know a girl from Alaska who moved down to Arizona where I live, and she only lasted about a year here. And she moved back to Alaska. And the reason she did was like it's not super community focused. Like I'm from Minnesota, like the Midwest, so like the neighborhood, like the people around you, it's like a lot more community.
The
like
daycares.
And here it's kind of like everyone just does their own thing. Like you could walk past someone in your neighborhood and they won't even look up at you. So like it's kind of how it is. And she moved back to Alaska for that community. So I feel like that coupled with the little amount of daylight, that there's got to be something that you can do to bring the community together to do things like that. Like, I don't know why I'm thinking like group fitness, high rocks bullshit type of thing, but like something to get people together for the limited amount of daylight or whatever it is, that could be a place to start.
Facebook group. Bowen.
Because depression runs rampant as a motherfucker in places like that because it just sucks to live sometimes.
You nailed it, Nick. That's absolutely what you should do. A Facebook group, not for Bowen Rudd, but a Facebook group for your community. What city do you live in? Or like a suburb or something?
Anchorage.
Anchorage. Okay, so Anchorage, fucking shit to do in Anchorage when there's 21 hours of daylight, right? So like what you could do is you could have Claude literally scrape every single possible activity that individuals could go and do during this 21 hours of daylight time period. And you could literally create like a community page for Anchorage that parents could go to and be like, all right, I'm going to sign my kid up for fucking this. I'm going to sign him up for this. I'm going to sign him up for this, so that like they're occupied. You know what I mean? So you could have like this community page where you're not doing it. You're just logging in. But Claude is putting in, oh, there's basketball camp. There's fucking skiing school, like whatever, like all these different community sign up things. You could also have like affiliate deals for like brand stuff on there as well. Promote different brands for, I don't know, fucking sunglasses, or it's fucking sunny all the time. Like sunscreen. I don't know what the fuck, right? Like maybe maybe people are getting fucking skin cancer like crazy during that time of the year. And they're not using, I don't know, dude, there's so many things. But if you could get a monetized Facebook page, which doesn't take much at all, 500 followers, and you're just having Claude upload that stuff and parents are on there just like, oh yeah, what else do we got? What else can I go sign my kid up for? That doesn't require really much of any automations at all, other than just telling Claude, hey, scrape the local news, scrape the fucking newspaper, scrape the I don't know, maybe you could do like a little job, like a little Craigslist for like high school kids to fucking do work around the community. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you start a little fucking army of high school kids fucking picking up trash or whatever the fuck. It could be so many things. It doesn't have to be just fitness. It doesn't have to be just business school. I know that's what all your whole life is right now. But like there's like some really low hanging fruit out there that people would pay money for. You're saving them time. You're making sure their kids aren't fucking running around crazy. Just a thought.
Yeah, no, I'm writing all this shit down. I got the Apps hyperlink, 21 hours of sunlight, no sleep, manic season, hot, no AC, Facebook groups, shit to do in Anchorage for the summer for kids. Scrape the media to find things to do in Anchorage.
You're a computer, dude.
American.
That no AC thing, dude. If I did not have air conditioner, I would have a problem. I would.
Yeah, and I mean, it gets up to like 80 in the daytime, but at night it'll get down in the 50s. So I guess that's how they justify it, but the fucking mosquitoes are insane. It's
Okay, mosquitoes, AC, dude. There's something. Maybe you fucking go hook. Maybe you go top. Maybe you like go link up with a HVAC company and you start getting them leads. Hey, I just went around this neighborhood. All these houses don't have fucking AC. If you guys go over there and I sent them an email. If you guys go over there and sell them an air conditioner, I want 30%. That's called a. Austin would remind me of what that's called. What's it called when you like bring two parties together? Joint venture? No. It's like you're the middleman, right? Like you have someone that's selling something and you know someone that wants to buy it and you match them up and then you take a percent from both of them.
It's like a headhunter type of I mean, I would say something like a headhunter, bringing a client and a leader together, and you take a cut of bringing those two people together.
That's a whole business right there, guys. If you can have Claude scrape your local community for people that are looking to buy fucking property, and then you go find people that are selling property, and then you bring them together, finder fee. That's what Uber was. We talked about this yesterday. Uber, a massive billion-dollar fucking company, took people that needed rides and matched them up with people that were willing to give rides. And there was an app in between them. Tinder, Grindr, eHarmony, people that want dates, people willing to go on dates. Right? People that are really hot in their house, company that sells air conditioners. It's that easy. Just got to do it once. Just got to do it once. Once you do it once, you might not even make money on the first one, but once you do it once, it'll open up. You're like, that's how I make money. Yeah, that's how I do it. Because you'll see how much money you made the HVAC company, right? And whoa, I need to get a cut of that.
yeah.
And what that is that's where you get it. That's an opportunity where the HVAC company wins, the customer wins, and you win. Literally, everybody wins. Those are the best positions to find yourself in. When you have three parties and all of them win, because then you can just repeat it. Raise your hand if you like winning. Raise your hand if you like people coming to your door and making your life easier. Or calling you on the phone and say, hey, I'm going to make your life easier. Please, God. All right. Good shit. Emily, you got to open Claw, don't you? Oh, I can't hear you. You might have the phone resting on something.
Sorry, it is. It's sitting down. I got it on my Mac. I haven't connected it to my calendar. I'm working on doing that now. Actually, I have my laptop here. But yeah, I totally downloaded it and I gave it my schedule and we came up with like time blocks for my day and all the things. So that was like killer, the best thing ever.
That's amazing. So even that right there, that was an automation that made your life easier.
100%.
Okay. Now you have a skill, and we have a meeting tomorrow, right? Okay. So it's not like we have to do this, but the fact that you have a thing that you're able to do that made your life you said that it made my life way better. Like right, and you just got it. People would pay to be able to feel that. Like, hey girl, I got this thing. It's so cool. I'm so, people will start seeing it. They're like, wow, Emily, you're so squared away. You're so good at planning all your stuff. Like, what's going on? And you just go, it's not me. It ain't me. It's this fucking thing that I downloaded. And they'll be like, what is it? And you just say it's open club.
I'm glad you asked. That's the sales
I'm glad you asked.
response.
Yeah, and I could totally like I could show I could tell you how to set it up, and you could go off and do it on your own and probably get really frustrated, or we could just jump on a Zoom call and I'll do it for you and we'll have it done in 2 hours.
I just have to practice how to do it again. It took me a minute. It took me a few hours to figure out, but I did it.
Cool. I think we should take a look at it tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, let's take a look at it and see how we can optimize it for you. I'm excited to learn about it. What about the midwifery? Midwifery, is that a thing?
Midwifery. So
Midwifery.
we bagged the midwifery risk assessment thing, unless you did not, but I did I went with like the birth audit, the birth plan audit. And one of my past clients referred someone to me, and she's pretty well connected. So I did a consult with her and pitched that to her. I do not want to take doula clients anymore. I have no desire to like be in a hospital supporting people in that capacity. And then I also did like an Instagram reel and pitched it today. I was going to pitch it for $497, but I decided to change that to $197 and give them 45 minutes of my time. And then I can like upsell them. I have plenty of things that I could upsell somebody to. So I'm going to start there. But I made one offer.
Like on a call?
Yeah, yesterday at a consult.
Cool. And now, once you have a couple of clients, do you have anywhere you're going to house them?
So yeah, like I have an EMR and everything. I was going to keep them in the same system, if you will.
How about a community for them to engage with, communicate with others?
Oh yeah, we
view
can do that, like a
resources?
Facebook group.
Yeah, so either a Facebook group, a school community, a Discord, anything like that. Because what you can do
Okay.
is you can make it, you can charge money for it. Or what I like to do is I like to make my communities free, most of them, make most of them free, dump a whole bunch of value in there, and then those people start realizing like, wow, like Emily gives away a lot of stuff for free. I'm getting a lot of education, valuable information here. I wonder what it would be like if I paid her.
I do that already with my in-person classes, so I'm happy to make that more available. Because
Yeah.
I have a ton of people in Vegas still that like reach out or are like past clients. So I think I can like get into that market pretty easily too.
Yeah, the bigger you can make your community, your following, the better. Just flood it with value. And then also, we talked about last time, even joining other people's communities. That's a
I
fantastic way
did.
to
And
get
I
in there.
emailed, so in like some of the moms groups, you can't just like promote yourself. So I emailed the moderators to ask and let them know like what I would like to offer, and who I am, and told them about myself and how great I am. So they'll say yes. And I'm just waiting to hear back.
So yeah, a few moderators might take that may take that well and be like, yeah, sure, talk about your stuff. Some others won't, and so what I would just recommend is on the ones that don't, or maybe even if you don't even ask, just provide the value anyway, but don't ever say that like you're selling anything.
Okay.
All you have to say that will literally get people to buy is, this is what I did. Oh, this is what I did. If I was struggling with this, the second you flip it to you should do this, you should do that, you are now speaking from a position of authority. And when you speak from a position of authority, even if you don't mean to, you're putting up a barrier between you and a potential customer of, I know more than you, I'm going to talk down to you. And that puts them in a weird position. But if you want to keep you guys, like yourself, at the same level as your customer, is you just say, this is what I did. This is what I did. This is what I messed up. Or someone told me to do this. It didn't work. I did this instead. And then what people start to realize is, I really like this person. People don't ever buy very rarely do you buy a product for the product, especially in like a coaching type of situation. You buy the person you would actually want to spend time with.
Yeah.
Just it's and the community is the easiest way to do that. The content's the easiest way to do that.
Okay.
Directly out like selling, or even if it's a soft sell, it's still a sell at the end of the day. So
Yeah.
the more free stuff you can give away, I honestly believe the more you can actually charge for like a high ticket thing.
Totally. I agree. I've tried to do that in like the in-person things. So now it's time to switch that to online and like let AI do everything.
Let AI do everything, and then what's going to happen is then you're going to have your you have your EMR, but you're going to start to have your database of information. All the stuff that you've ever said about midwifery, all the posts you've ever made, all in one database, and then you use the app builder. Well, first you look at all the comments, right? You have Claude go through all the comments and find the pain points from all the mothers' perspectives. And then you go to the app builder and you create an automation, you create an app that helps the mom. Because if we help the midwives, there's not as many. If we help the moms, there's way more customers.
Totally. I think we can do both.
Probably.
I want to help the midwives a lot
Yeah.
because I think they need a lot of help.
Well, even
But I also was thinking too about like dads. I think, like giving
course.
them how you were saying about like off, even if they can't afford like whatever we're initially pitching them, like giving something small. Like what are things that, I feel like I usually get a lot of buy-in from dads, but also at the same time, like they have a hard time like stepping into that space. So like what is something that I could create that would be really good to provide for dads if they're not going to end up working with me to figure out their birth plans, to like figure out optimal advocacy, or like hiring a doula to be in-person support. That is the dad's role, right? So like how do we have something then that's like already prepared and ready to go that we could give to dads?
I'm not sure what that looks like, but as you were talking about moms and dads and doulas and in-person versus, because there's in-person birth stuff and then there's people that will coach you online.
Yeah.
Okay, so what we talked about with Uber, right? People that need rides with people that want rides, or people that need rides with people willing to give rides. Is there a doula finder? Is there a midwife finder?
There kind of is, yeah. It's not that great, and it's pretty cheap. We could do it better, for sure.
Two things can coexist.
Okay.
If that's the problem, like I don't know, like how do women find a midwife?
Usually word of mouth, because like some of that stuff is kind of like
Somebody.
fringe, yeah, right? Like you have a friend, or like church, right? Like it's very much centered around like that. I served a ton of Mormons in Las Vegas, and so that was like huge. They all had like the same midwife, and that was what it was. And so that's pretty, even here, like in Maryland, there's a big Amish community, and so it's the same thing. They have like the same midwife that's cared for them for like 20 plus years.
Well, this wouldn't work for the Amish community because they can't use phones.
No, clearly not. They don't get on the internet.
They can't
but I'm just saying, like, it's word of mouth, right? So.
But you could do a Mormon midwife finder where all the Mormon midwives are on.
Or just Christian midwives. That's a thing.
If you like, I could do a TikTok for retards. I could do Facebook for retards. I could do it's all the same.
I'm not Mormon, so like, I don't know if they would get mad at me for that.
They don't need to know who you are.
Okay.
They just need to know I'm Mormon and I want a Mormon midwife. And there's this thing called Mormon midwife finder. And I'm fucking downloading it.
Okay.
Find a Mormon. Go rant.
All right.
Go rant it. My sister lives in Gilbert, Arizona, right next to the fucking Mormon temple. That thing is massive. It is the craziest thing I have ever seen in the United States. Those people are loaded to the fucking gills with cash. So.
Yep.
You specialize in Mormons.
It could even
I
be
guess
just like
not
a
my-
religious midwife site that houses different.
Yeah, yeah.
What? I didn't hear you.
It could be like religious midwife that
Yeah.
like has Mormon, Christian, Catholic, whatever
Totally.
people want.
Well, and that's like a thing. There's a lot of like, especially. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna show my ass a little bit. On the East Coast, it is like woke as fuck out here, and everybody's like real indoctrinated. And on the West Coast, it is not. And so like, there's a ton of people here that want someone that's more conservative in like values and like pro family, uses like woman instead of like birthing person, and like chest feeding, like that sort of thing. So that's what I'm about, and I think that that would be like valuable to offer. So that's a really good point, Nick.
You could make a woke one. You could make a fucking conservative one. You could make an Amish one. Like, once you have one model, all you got to say is, okay, replicate this and change the name.
Yeah. Cool.
Damn, that is cool.
All right, well, we're gonna look at this app and go through this tomorrow then.
And the best part is you could have the Mormon dudes or like the kids on the mission. They could just like hand out your
Pamphlets.
yeah.
Yes.
Like, hey, I know you don't want
Better yet, we could do Mormon wife finder.
Boom.
Not even midwife, just Mormon wife.
Millionaires will be made in this group off of the silliest things, guys, because we're so early. Plenty of like, think about all the stupid websites that happened early on that boomed and then went away. Like Plenty of Fish is the one that comes to mind, right?
There's like a farming dating site even.
Yeah, and those things were super hot right there in the early 2000s. Now they're gone, right? eHarmony. My mom and my stepdad met on eHarmony. Like they're paying like $50 a month back then. There's like millions of people on that fucking thing. Mm-hmm. So we're early. We can absolutely do this stuff, and you can reinvent the stuff that isn't cool anymore. You know how that works with trends and stuff, where like bell bottoms all of a sudden are fucking popular again. The same thing is
like my favorite.
Yeah, the same thing is gonna be happening with AI.
Yeah.
You're so lucky to be on the cusp of this. Okay, what else do we need to talk about? Arizona.
I think that's it for me.
Yeah, we have a whole hour tomorrow. Arizona.
Good stuff.
Yes, sir.
Where are you at?
Yeah, so I spent my first half of my day just like applying for different Upwork jobs.
What kind?
And building out my like social media manager jobs. Basically, the only thing I'm qualified for. I mean, not the only thing, but
10K followers today, by the way.
Yeah, 10K. The second half of my day, I fucking went viral, dude. I was kind of focused on content the second half of my day, but I'm also building out my offer on Upwork. So I gotta get all my like snapshots of my wins together to put on my portfolio. But other than that, I got like the prices and 3 tiers of everything set up, and was having chat take me through just exactly how to make it snappy and easy. So yeah, that was what I got done today.
Okay. How many clients do you have?
On the fucking dude, I haven't sold anything on Upwork, bro. I don't know how you guys are doing this so fucking quick. I was asking ChatGPT how's the quickest way to make $100 today. It was like, well, that's kind of likely, but do this, this, and this, and I'm doing all this shit. People are viewing my offers, but I'm not getting any acceptance.
When you're giving them the offer, how are you doing? Are you typing a message or?
I mean, I'm filling out all the like, things that it says to fill out, but I'm having chat like help me structure them.
Have you recorded a video at all?
No, that is something I need to do.
So
I went to fucking Starbucks to do all this, so I was like, damn, I can't really film this here, but yeah, that is something I need to do.
Yeah, so Loom.
I'll get that done tonight or tomorrow.
My Loom subscription is like one of my favorite things ever. Like the ability to just pull up any website in the world or any document on your computer and have a little bubble with your face there and just go, look, you asked for this. This is my qualifications. Here's a sample. Let me know if you want to rock.
Yep.
Boom.
Okay, definitely.
Just snappy. Bam, 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 bam. People will watch a 1-minute video before they'll read a fucking paragraph of text.
Yeah, that's very true.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, got you. And I have a Loom subscription too. Yeah, I'll start using that.
Nick's like over here kicking me under the table.
No, I'm just sending you the feedback yesterday for the G for Retards app.
Cool. Yeah, I told you guys I was going to have you testing my app. I found a really cool prompt yesterday, and that's why I haven't given the rest of you the app yet. I found this prompt that basically said, pretend you're a Daniel Coffeen hater, and you are going to try to break his app and exploit it and make him look like he's trying to fucking scam people, and like find a way to just fucking make this app just look like just like a terrible app. And it went through and it broke a bunch of shit. So that was a really cool prompt for me to find, because the other prompts that I've been giving it of like, hey, run this simulation, test the security on this, it didn't pick up any of the things that like someone who would want me to look bad would pick up. So these large language models, like, you can train them, you can have them infiltrate your shit. That's what you want. In the Army, we used to have these thing called IG inspections, and basically it was like where these dorks from Big Army is what we used to call it. The dorks from Big Army would come down to the line units, which is like where all the like shooting and fighting happens, right? And they would come down to the line units, and they would audit all of our systems and tell us how all fucked up we were. And we didn't understand it, that they were actually trying to help us, but we never saw it that way. We always just saw it as a big fucking pain in the ass. But now, like, as I'm out of the Army, I'm like, damn, I wish I had some fucking nerd that would come and look at my business and be like, this is fucked up, man. So, like, you have to pay money for that, or you used to. Now you can use Claude, right? So if you build something, you might think it's shit hot, but someone who doesn't like you will try to exploit your shit. So beat them to it. Literally beat them to it. Try to break your own stuff. Don't try to get it out on the market as fast as possible. I mean, you should, but you want to get your thing out on the market that actually works, right? The worst thing is that, you get a bunch of people to sign up for your thing and it doesn't fucking work. So, and that's where level 6 in that app finder, bulletproof it. That's where I incorporated all that in there for you guys. So that's already included in the app builder. If you haven't seen it, it's in the chat. I can show you what it looks like. It's kind of dark. I need to like maybe turn it to light. But there's 7 levels, seven levels of hell. And it should take you no more than about 20 to 90 minutes. If you do it on your phone, it will take way longer. But if you do it on a PC, it'll take about 20 to 90 minutes to make your first app. I'm excited to see what you guys come up with. All right, who's on the call that we have not talked to yet? Dave, I saw something on you today. It was a barber app. But it was like nah, the barber app's not a good route to go. So what have you been seeing? Anything you learned maybe from your operation in the hospital system that was fucked up, or the recovery, or anything like they always? Go ahead.
I didn't really dive into anything with like recovery or stuff like that. It was more so just like structuring my day a little bit better, just to make sure that I can handle all of my tasks and all of my meals and training and time with the family, and just doing like everything accordingly. So kind of like what you were diving into with I'm sorry, I forget her name. You
Emily.
were just talking with her, but Emily. She was talking about how she's like connecting her calendar and has like a little bit more structure. Like, I was just kind of getting the idea of like maybe creating an app that you kind of like check in with on a nightly basis, create your tomorrow, have everything set up for yourself, and just pretty much like applying more structure and discipline into your day-to-day tasks, and still be like making it more manageable to have free time, because that's what I struggle with the most at the current point in my life.
And
just handling time.
And the juxtaposition, right? The paradox is, I want to have more free time. So most people think having a calendar, having like this rigid structure, actually like makes them not have free time, but it actually maximizes the free time because you can plan it in. Here's an idea that I have been wanting to have done. Maybe you can take it and run with it because it's basically the same thing. So every single night before I go to bed, my business mentor told me to do this, and I've continued to do it. But I have two pieces of paper, notebook, right? One side of the notebook, other side of the notebook. On one side of the notebook, it has my timeline for the next day, literally hour by hour. I've got my whiteboard over here too. So every hour of the day that I'm awake, all 18 hours are all listed right there. And then what I do, I didn't do it on here, I did it in my notebook, but what I do is I go through and I try to fill out as many of those hours as I can, giving them all a task. Even if it's like fucking edit a video, fucking watch this YouTube video that I've had in my watch later for 3 weeks. Like I will literally plug those things in, and then it feels really, really good when I get to like line through them as I'm completing them. Boom, boom, boom. So that's on one side. Then on the other side is all of my lessons learned for the day. Like could be anything, right? So things that I learned, like fucking new thing, just literally new things that you learn, or conversations with people. Like I had a training session with one of my friends today. His name was Evan, and as soon as I got done with the training session, I came back and I wrote down just something that I had learned about him. And what's going to be awesome is the next time I see that guy in, I don't know, year, 2 years, 5 years, I'm going to remember writing that thing down, and I'm going to be able to bring that thing up that we talked about. And that is like such fucking gold. That is work. That has literally probably made me more money than anything, is being able to like recall a person's name or recall a thing about them. So I'm just like obsessed with like that notebook. But if I could have something digital that literally captured all of that stuff into like a brain, right? Because it's all in my notebook, but I've forgotten most of it. But if all that shit that I have learned, that I can just like, it's like street smarts. Because it's not like things I'm learning from school. It would literally be like a bank of street smarts that could fucking navigate me through life.
I think that'd be a great app idea, you know what I mean? Especially to like incorporate just like it's simplified, and then even like you could have like a questionnaire at the end of like, like your day, like what did you learn today? What did you blah 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 blah, like etc. And just kind of, I don't know, like there's a lot of ideas you can kind of run with that. So.
It's like accountability and productivity in one pill. I don't know what that looks like, but I really like street smarts for whatever reason. I don't know. For some reason, I feel like you'd be the guy that would be able to make that happen. I just see like a whole bunch of fucking nerds buying street smarts. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that.
Because like
I got street smart.
Yeah, right. Because all the you hear it all the time. I'm street smart, not book smart. But the book smart people never say that. So they're like a whole and they would love to be street smart. So if they had a fucking app that would make them street smart and book smart, that's like Dana White. That's like Dana White right there. I don't know. I think we should run with it. Street smarts, right on your phone. I'm going to New York City. I'm going to New York City for the weekend. What do I need to know? What do I need to not say? What are those streets I need to avoid? Where can I get the drugs with no fentanyl in them?
Where are the fent test kits?
All right. Run with that. Run with that. Who else we got? Who did I see on here? Kelvin. Oh, and we got to talk about Stevie. Stevie went to a thing today. Is Kelvin on? There you are. What up? What up? What up? What up?
So you might have to skip me because I did the whole the friction thing.
Okay.
And basically it just told me like I need some more stability in my life. And I recently just got a security job, and so it's basically saying I should focus on that because my bandwidth is way too overstretched. And still do the content plan and do the job. But that's what basically it said, kind of hold up on the AI stuff.
What will change?
If I do the AI stuff and it succeeds,
No. Because I think you should listen to that thing because it's way fucking smarter than me.
yeah,
But I'm curious as to, I don't know if you heard this the other day. I told you back in 1995, the internet was coming around. It's the first time it's like starting to get in homes and office places and stuff like that.
Yeah.
My parents, they knew about they were, in their 30s. My age right now. They knew about the internet. They knew it was coming. But they just kind of continued to work their regular jobs and just let, the internet just kind of do its thing. And it's been 30 years since that happened, and they are still working this same kind of jobs. Whereas there were people that jumped on the internet really early on, and they just got really rich, dude. They got, or they got some crazy experience that they would not have normally gotten anywhere just because, they invested some time in this. So I think what you should do is you should absolutely listen to that. But you're in that security job for a reason, because you're going to find something that's fucked up. You're going to find something that's fucked up. You're going to find, we have security here, but they're fucking asleep in the lawn chair. Right? So that's a problem. Right? We have security here, but it takes, 35 minutes for the shift change because they got to log in and out or whatever the hell the thing is. Like, you're going to find some inefficiencies in that business, and then that they don't see because they're too far away from the problem.
yeah.
But you're going to be the guy on the ground, or maybe it's the place you're working at. Maybe you're working the security job, and you're at this, I don't know, whatever, Louis Vuitton store. I imagine you like a guy that like stands outside the fucking Balenciaga store in a suit, just like.
No, it's a homeless shelter.
Oh shit! You're gonna get all
Yeah.
kinds of content.
Yeah. I mean, if I'm allowed to film in there. But what's funny is this company, they do incorporate AI, and so it did ring some bells. So I have to see. I haven't really delved into their system yet. Also, there's potential if I ever get them clients, like a new client, there's bonuses you can get on top of that. So
We just talked about that.
right. So I have to actually start my shift. It starts on Tuesday, so we'll see how that goes.
Okay. How about this? Humor me on homeschooling.
Homeschooling.
Are you still homeschooling your son?
Yeah. There's a lot of online curriculums out online.
How old is he?
He's 6. There's so many reading apps out there. There's so many online schooling programs, music, learning how to do music online. And I utilize all of that.
What is his thing right now? What gives him the most joy? What is he just Legos
and Minecraft.
and Minecraft?
Yeah.
All right, dude, this could be the craziest thing, and it'd probably get me sued for fucking child labor. But put his ass to work. So that kid can find a gap if he's playing Minecraft already, and doing fucking Legos. Then he's gonna be able to spot things, right? Like kids are the most honest, right? They never lie to you, right? Like they just fucking just give it, tell you like it is. Dude, figure out, go into Claude and be like, all right, how do I get my son to literally figure out AI? How do I get him to build because that could work.
Okay.
Because it's never because no one's ever heard of that before. But if you're the guy that figures out how to get his 6-year-old kid to start fucking making money somehow with AI, right?
Oh shit! Yeah.
That's gonna be nuts. And the great thing about 6-year-olds is they can fucking work, man. They can work their little asses off. I don't know anything about 6-year-olds, but I imagine you could probably Dad's giving you computer time, but I need you to work on this.
Okay.
We're working on this
That's
thing,
great content too. Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
I just started an online business. Just hired my 6-year-old son. He's my he's my chief technical officer.
Okay.
There's something there, man.
Copy that. Copy that.
All right, go find it. Just look for holes. You don't have to build anything. Just go look for holes.
Thank you.
All right, Stevie. Are you a AI? Are you a AI?
I'm not a
expert?
wizard yet.
What'd you learn? What was it? Mind Valley.
Mind Valley. Mind Valley. I knew it was gonna be like a big pitch for whatever mentorship they had for it, but and it was, but there was some good information and like some frameworks for different things. So right now, I ran out of Claude time, so I was suspended until 7 p.m. I roll. So it's transcribing 175 minutes of audio right now. And it's going to put everything together for us, and I'll throw it in the group when I have it done.
Amazing. And add that to your brain. I know we haven't. That's not a topic we've talked about yet, but there's.
They talked about brains a lot in this. So there's like 60 minutes of them talking about making your brain, and it's really good. One of their biggest things was like invest time to collect information into your brain. Like that's the best thing you can do. Like don't think that it's taking too long. Put as much shit in there as you need and try to think of everything.
I have a fantastic way of doing that. I did this a couple weeks ago into ChatGPT. I'm going to do it into Claude. But I just went through my phone library. I went from January 2025 of my pictures. So all the pictures,
really
all the pictures I took in January, I just literally had ChatGPT playing on my computer, and I was flipping through all my January pictures, being like, "Oh yeah, then I did this weekend, and then I did that, and then that's with my ex-girlfriend, flipped the fuck out, and blah 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 blah." And I made, then I got a speeding ticket. Make sure you don't fucking put the Tesla on the Mad Max version, blah blah blah. Like all the, just like you just tell stories for every month. To build up your brain so it knows all the shit that you do.
Yeah, everything. And they actually gave like a framework like with different things to like talk through. So they said kind of what you do, just like put the microphone on and rant through all these different like categories. So as soon as I threw away the notes because I was like, I'm an idiot, number one. I have little Post-it notes everywhere and I look like a crazy person. So, yeah, but they'll all be organized shortly, hopefully.
Yeah, it's crazy. We don't have to take notes anymore, guys.
Yeah, you can. I was like, why am I even doing this? And I stopped.
Yeah, you don't have to take notes. You don't have to literally remember anything. Here's one thing that we should talk about, though, because this is like of like a biblical proportion. But apparently, we're getting close to the end here.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure you get like, I'm going to mute somebody. I'm pretty sure there's like going to get a time where we have to put in like a fucking microchip or something into our bodies. And I think that is probably when we should not do that. I think that's just the part where I think I'm going to go, yeah, I don't think I'm down with the microchip. Although it would be cool to see what everybody else sees with the microchip. I think I might sit that one out. Now that I know that they can detonate them, I'm definitely not getting one. Vaporized. Okay,
They
cool.
come from China.
So
Should be worried about it.
Yeah, I know. Learned Mandarin. Were you able to like follow what they were saying though? Was there anything that was like over your head?
Totally. There was nothing that I was like confused about, and it's just because of all the shit that you've been talking about, basically. So yeah, it was good though. I think that like just having it all like written out in a linear way to think about it a little bit differently will be good. They talked about some ethics stuff a little bit, like, hey, you're responsible for what you build. And the court of law, basically, they were like, hey, this airline like built out something and the customers were talking to the AI really nice. And the AI built out like a refund policy that the airline didn't approve and gave them a bunch of money back. and they went to court, and the court was like, no, you built this thing, you get to basically fucking sleep in it. So it's like, hey, be careful what you build and try to build it responsibly. And then they go through a framework for that too. So I think that could be super duper valuable, so you're not like shooting yourself in the foot.
Very valuable, I would imagine. Yeah, don't. Yeah, definitely don't build something that would incriminate you, because you can. You know, like that's the crazy thing about this, is that it's not even regulated. You can just build the craziest stuff, really weird stuff.
Yeah, and you can like not even really mean to. So they gave like a framework for that too. They're like, this is like the thing that you start to build is like your baby tiger. And baby tigers bite people. So you need to really watch your baby tiger. And this is called human in the loop, where you're watching it do everything for a period of time. And then you can graduate it to human on the loop, which means it's checking in with you at certain like gates to make sure it's not going crazy. And then after a while, when you start to trust it and you really built something that's like bulletproof, then you can do autonomous. So that's kind of like how you go through the framework.
I thought the last one you were going to say was a human on the leash.
Human on the leash. Well, that's the fourth step. So they didn't talk about that because they're optimistic.
Yeah, well, I'm really glad you did that, because so just so everyone knows, I pick favorites, and Stevie's my favorite client right now, and so I'm the most like interested in seeing her succeed more than anyone, because you guys don't know this, but Stevie has gotten the shit end of the stick on a lot of things, and she still just smiles through it all the way. It's crazy. I would not be able to handle that. But yeah, so I think you just like getting all of this knowledge. I think what's going to happen is the second you finally stop banging your head against the wall of getting financially free and just like chilling out, I think all this knowledge is just going to open up your mind. You're going to be like, boom, boom, boom.
Yeah. I was thinking about something you said. I think it was Thursday night was the last time, because last night I was just hosed. On Thursday night, you're just like, stop doing something else that doesn't matter and do this instead. And I was just like, what the fuck do you mean by that? And like yesterday, after I went to therapy for the first time in a long time, I was like, oh shit, that's what he means. That like I'm doing some of this to myself.
I'm only saying that because that's what I'm learning from Claude. I don't know if you guys saw my video this morning on Instagram, but my daughter literally made me on FaceTime draw a picture of me, her mom, and her holding hands, and then her grandparents on her mom's side, and a house, and then me in the car with her, and I'm going to work. Literally made me draw that whole thing. And, I fed that to Claude, and it was just like, this is the second time she's had me do that. The Claude was just like, she's literally telling you what to do.
Yeah. And she's probably smarter than you when it comes to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Claude's quite disappointed in me right now. So
yeah,
I got to figure it out. That's why I got to make sure all you guys succeed so that I can go do the thing.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of succeeding, do you have anything, Stevie? Do we need to discuss anything? I think you should check out the
I don't
app.
think so.
I think you should check out the app builder.
Yeah, I think I should too. I put on my Instagram yesterday, like, hey, who would pay $9 for their labs to be put in a thing? Nobody on my Facebook or nobody on my Instagram or Facebook page wants to buy anything from me. Not even if it's $9. Everyone's like, Stevie, you make videos and you can go fuck off. One person signed up, though. One person signed up. I built it for her today. I sent it to her, and she's going to give me a review.
Hey!
So that's where we're at right now. That's all I have.
Amazing.
I posted in Facebook groups about it. 2 are pending the approval.
Okay.
That's where we're at right now.
So
for the lab thing.
So as soon as you get You already have her results and everything?
Yeah, I mean, she already has them. I did it already.
Amazing. So now you have stuff to make content on. And by content, I mean, yeah, you can make videos about it. You could show people your app. You could do that. But what you can really do is you can go to those Facebook groups and you can go, this is what I did. This is what it looks like. This is from an actual client. You can see this, 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 and this. And then from here, I would recommend that she do this, 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 and this.
Yeah, someone else sent me someone's Instagram, some kid's Instagram who talks through all of his clients' blood labs in a way that like goes turbo viral for some reason. So I'm gonna put his Instagram into Claude here in a little bit and see if I can figure out how to do that myself.
Who is it?
Let's see here. This guy's name is. Let me find it. Where he sent this to me.
Oh, guys, you know what I've been doing here on this? This is what I'm going to use for you, Stevie. This is a AI tool called Blort. But it's
Yeah.
my friend made it specifically for content. All your Instagram nerds have it as well. But what I did, so freaking smart, is you can put any Instagram reel in here. So, and that's what I'm going to do with your guy right now. But I put in the trial reel version of the reel, and then I connected it to the chat bot, and I said, what would it take to make this, give this reel a rating? Give it like, I think this one was like a 6 out of 10. And I was like, all right, well, now tell me how I should have edited it, or what I should have said that would make it a 9 out of 10. And then it gives me the 9 out of 10, and then I go and re-edit the actual video before I post it on my main feed.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, it's so cool.
That's
Okay,
awesome.
so
That's awesome.
who's the guy?
It's Tate TATE _Greenfield.
Tate. I can't open this? Instagram. Tate Greenfield?
Yeah.
Oh, I listened to his. There's
Oh,
no
do
way.
you know this guy?
There's no way he's like Ben Greenfield's kid, right?
I don't know.
Oh my God. It's a young kid?
He seems pretty young.
Oh wait.
I don't even know anymore. Apparently, I'm so old that I can't even tell anymore.
Ben Greenfield's just like a super. This guy? No. This
Yeah. No, it's the verified guy.
this guy?
Yeah.
Oh no, I don't think that's who I think it is. I help entrepreneurs increase energy and cognitive output. Fucking sign me up for that. That's amazing. I like this
I
dude.
guess none of the videos are kind of like as viral as I thought they were, but like, Corey, why are you sending me this guy who gets as many views as me? But it is like a different way of thinking about how to do some of these lab videos.
Let's see. Oops. I hate when I do that. All right. Well, let's see. Let's analyze it. Because I'm sure the content's great. Like what he's actually saying. He's just packaging it in a way that's not getting him a lot of views. So let's look at his last 6 or let's look at his most. No, we'll just do latest. 6 latest reels. Okay, and then I'm going to open this up, and I'm going to say, what does this account do well? Rate the overall performance of his page on a scale of 0 to 10. We'll go virality, engagement, reach. All right, so when this processes, We'll connect it to the chat bot. See what he does well. What else? Like, what else catches your eye about it?
I don't know. I just had never seen someone like the video that Corey sent me specifically. I'd never seen anybody like talk through somebody's blood work in the way that he did. Like, he kind of had his computer pulled up and he was just like cruising through it. And he was just like, blah, 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 blah. Like, this is why this is happening. This is high. Her cortisol's blah. So we did this. Like, for this person to fix this problem.
All right, let's see what this brings us. Eight and a half out of 10. I'll send you all this.
Okay.
But essentially, this is going to break down everything he does. And
Shirtless gym shots.
good CTAs. The the captions are informative but not controversial. Content is data heavy but emotionally light. Specific feedback on labs. His level of precision builds trust, creates urgency. It's all actionable. So he does a good job, and he needs to add controversy, inject personal stories, diversify into reels, ask more questions.
Oh my gosh, what does this thing say about my page?
Let's go check it out. We'll give it the same exact prompt. I don't know why it doesn't say it, why it says I don't follow you. Oh, I'm on my other account. If you guys don't know, I have my new account.
Yeah, your new philanthropy account. I saw.
It's
I was
fun.
like into it.
The episode we filmed today was crazy. I literally asked two guys. I had $109 I had to give away, and I asked two homeless guys, and both said no. And I was like, "Wow, all right, fine."
Oh wow!
And then so I pulled around to like the other side of the Walgreens where I was at, and there was a homeless guy there with a cowboy hat on and a guitar, and I was like, "Oh no fucking way!"
Oh yeah.
And oh yeah, it's great. You'll see it tomorrow. Oops. Yeah, he played us a song. And he goes, "No one's ever paid me that much money to play a song."
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was funny. All right, I'm gonna give it the same exact thing.
I asked ChatGPT to like consolidate, extract everything about me so I could like put it into my Claude brain.
Yep.
And it was like so nice until it was like so fucking savage. It was like, this is what you don't do well. And it was like,
Isn't it?
oh, damn, okay.
But it's
Yeah.
not. It's nice to know it now, though, right? Like before.
No, I was just like, why didn't you tell me this before? You were so agreeable the whole time we were in a relationship, and now you want to break up with me this way here?
See, it's an AI relationship. 7
Yeah.
out of 10. Strong hook strategy, relatable through authenticity, educational. You're doing all the right things. Oh, I didn't put any. I put the blood lab reels. Room for improvement. Better conversation starters. The gym humor massively outperformed educational content. Inconsistent posting themes. Mix of education, humor, and lifestyle creates unclear brand identity.
Yeah, we knew that. We knew about that. Okay.
Yeah, this is a really good app. Mine will be able.
Yeah, it's cool.
Mine will be able to do this eventually, but yeah, the other thing that's really cool about it is it breaks down the entire reel in 3-second clips. So like if you were actually trying to like copy somebody, you could literally shoot it.
You're inviting it in every time you walk into a grocery store. You're inviting it in every time you. You're already managing a high-powered career.
Did you hear what we were talking about earlier when I was saying speaking from a position of authority versus speaking from a position
I
of...
filmed this one so long ago.
Okay.
I just needed to throw something up there. But yeah, I know that's going to be something I need to really work on because I have been speaking from a position of authority this whole time, like since before I was working with you.
It changed everything for me.
Yeah.
And what's...
Yeah, so anything I film from now on that's like original, I'm really gonna think about that.
It falls right in line with the thing that Claude has been trying to tell me. I've been listening to podcasts that have been trying to tell me. I literally did a save later YouTube video that I watched a couple days ago, and I saved it, weeks ago, and it was all about like rest and recovery and exactly what Claude's been trying to get me to do. And damn it, I just lost my train of thought. Where was I going with that? Oh, and it's right in line with like everything you actually want is downstream. Everything that's actually going to perform well is the stuff that you actually put less effort into, right? Because it takes way more effort to speak from a position of authority. I got to sound smart. I got to sound professional. I can't be fucking stumbling over my words. Like I have to make sure that I sound correct because I am taking a chance here and putting myself in a position of authority. But when you just speak from a position of experience, you can fumble fuck your words the entire time. You can make every mistake in the book, and people don't even care because you have the result that they want.
Yeah.
Or you've helped someone get to the result that they want, and so it actually just makes everything easier. Makes the content easier. Makes the sales call easier. Because you just said I'm not an expert.
Like less pressure. Yeah, it's like less pressure on yourself, right?
100%.
That's really good advice.
All right. Do we have anyone else on here that I need to chat with? Diego? Austin Brown? Austin Ham? I talked to Austin Brown. Going once. Going twice. I don't hear any words. All right. We will be back same time tomorrow, 6 p.m. Pacific time. We're going to build some shit, learn some shit. And we're just going to brute force our way into success. Okay? Might not have huge home runs every night, but if we keep coming here and doing this every single night, we will figure it out. All right. See you tomorrow.